Hello and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons on Overdrive Theatre. My name is Neil and I will be a Dungeon Master for this evening. Joining me is Alex.
Hi there, I'm Alex. I play a character called Milo Silentfoot. I am a Lightfoot Halfling rogue.
We also have Nick.
Hello, my name is Nick Smith. I'm playing a ranger called Banther Snipes.
We have James.
Hey, it's me. I'm James. I'm playing Varsin Kador, son of Forge Cleric.
And we also have Chantelle.
Hello, it's Chantelle. I am playing Sariel Siamnadel, and I am playing a Wood Elf Bard.
The interesting thing is, it's not Chantelle's birthday this week. It was last week. How do you feel about being older? Just out of curiosity.
I'm still not as old as all of you apart from Nick, so I'm still feeling pretty good as I'm one of the youngest.
One of my top tips for keeping young is just drain the blood of the innocent. It's great for the skin. Anyway,
That's none of
wrong
us, then.
county for that.
all right.
I do that at work.
Virgins, mate, not innocent.
Okay, good. So carrying on from last time. Last time we found ourselves in, or you found yourselves in Carrigan Moor or Night City. Did you want the spelling for Carrigan Moor at all, or are you okay just being ignorant?
Ignorance fine.
Ignorance fine. Okay. You met
Either
up.
a C or a K, it's fine.
I'll give you the spelling. It's Charlie Alpha Romeo Romeo, India Golf Alpha November, space, Mike Oscar Romeo.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
Okay, excellent.
That's quite quick.
The last time you met a tiefling called...
Lillian.
just checking that you're still awake.
The non-talking kobold was called William, and the talking one we didn't get a name of. The non-talking kobold just went, Kabard!
So, yeah, you met a tiefling at the bar,
Yeah, Call of the Void.
which is built on the edge of a bridge. You
By
fought
the L
some...
train, which she got weed on by the horses that pull the L train. We fought some kobolds. We're taking a cold shard of glass in a box to somebody called Charlie.
Yes, you are. Excellent. Excellent. I think that's
I got
everything.
notes.
I'm just
Can't read my
checking.
writing. I can't read my scribbles.
Apparently everyone has notes. Okay, so you progress from the alleyway that you fought the kobolds in back out onto one of the main roads of Carrigan Moor, of Night City. There are more of the familiar lights in glass jars, so kind of neon. Considering that a lot of this game is a mix-up between Dungeons and Dragons and Cyberpunk, hey, you kind of know what to expect. There's fast food vendors at the side of the street, lots of street food going on, lots of noodles and chicken and things like that. Not too far on, you see quite a tall building, quite distinct from the other buildings around you, kind of like a windmill without the sails or a lighthouse without the light.
So a tower then.
Yeah, but you know, a lighthouse sort of narrows towards the top, as does a windmill, where a tower tends to not and have battlements at the top, or crenellations, or castellations.
It could be like a discount tower, so it's a bit skinny in the middle, a bit thicker at the top,
Are you arguing with the Dungeon Master?
I'm always
Just out of
arguing with the
curiosity.
Dungeon Master.
Okay. Just don't come crying to me when you start bleeding out your bum. Anyway.
Nothing new.
In game, I meant.
Yeah, nothing new.
Anyway, so I got everything written down on the back of an envelope. Last time it was also back of an envelope. We've gone from Electricité de France to Barclays.
Here we are. We all
Excellent.
got like notebooks and kind of notepads and stuff. Yeah, back of a receipt, envelope.
This is how much how much work I put in for you guys. Anyway, so Linian goes up to the doorway and unlocks it and just holds it open for you all. It's light and warm inside. I can't speak for you, so...
So we go in, I imagine.
You go in. Well,
Roll on in.
The road goes in. So everyone goes in. You enter quite a large space, very much like the inside of a lighthouse. There is a large open level on the ground floor. There's a fireplace in, I'd say, one corner, but it's pretty round in there. So off to one side, there is a man bent over a table. There's lots of brass cogs and gears and bits and pieces on it. One of the main features of the room, one of the inescapable features of the room, is a large brass and glass orrery, which is slowly turning above you. Now, an orrery, for those who don't know, is kind of like a model of the solar system, which turns and it has orbs for planets and stars.
Like the Dark Crystal, if you've ever seen that film.
Or
from the Dark Crystal?
Lara Croft, one of those movies.
I was going to say. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Just me. And Nick.
Just you and Nick. Excellent. Lillian closes the door behind you and goes over to the gentleman and sort of tugs on his shirt sleeve. He seems to be very much into his work. He's sort of writing down notes on a jotter. He's sort of looking at his piece. She whispers something into his ear. That is just basically, for those who can hear it, just explaining that you're here and you brought the artifact. He straightens up, pulls the front of his shirt smooth, wipes some crumbs away from the side of his mouth. For anyone being observant, and that's probably none of you, there is a plate with a couple of half-eaten sandwiches on it.
What's in the sandwich?
I'm very observant. I have a passive perception of 15, so nah.
I mean,
what's in the sandwich?
What's in the sandwich?
What's in the sandwich?
Are you just going to walk over and have a look at the sandwich?
Just kind of stomp over. Just be like...
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to
introduce myself. Hello, Charlie. I'm Kador Varson.
No. Yeah, you said sandwich first.
Yeah,
you
sandwich first, and then I'll introduce myself.
Yeah. No. Okay. Roll. Just roll in intelligence. I want some basic intelligence from the dwarf. 10. Meat, maybe. Could be meat. It's probably meat. Some sort of meat. Yep. Meat and bread.
Meat.
Maybe.
Lovely. Sweet. All right. I'll just tell Charlie to say hello.
You can do an investigation on the sandwich if you want.
No, because I'll just eat it otherwise.
Oh, I was going to say you start pulling it apart, but cool. You say hello.
Just did. Come on inside, have a nice cup of tea.
Meet the missus.
References upon references.
Did you say hello?
No, I said hello.
I said hello. That's close enough.
Charlie just takes a moment to look over the 5 of you. 4 because we've only got 4 people on Discord, but yeah, there is definitely 5 of you. Has a little look over the 5 of you and says,
I mean, there is 4 of us.
Yeah, you're
You don't
including
count
yourself
yourself.
in that.
Jesus. Well, okay, you looked at Lillian as well.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm confused.
Well, sorry, I just looked over at Discord and I see 4 people and I'm one of them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, excellent. Anyway, it's also hot as balls in here because there's no air conditioning.
What's air conditioning, precious?
It is what happens when the summer rolls around in the UK and everyone is on fire. So that's fun. No, Charlie looks at you and says, so Lillian tells me you have something of interest. Some artifact.
Yeah. We don't know what it is yet, but if you give me 10 minutes, I'll find out. Do you have 10 minutes?
We have plenty of time.
Good. Back in a minute. I'll go find a corner, sit down, and identify the box.
He gestures.
Or the item, should I say?
He gestures to the table in front of him. He makes clears a space for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll concentrate on the item there for 10 minutes.
You put it down
Use
in front of everyone.
identify.
You
Don't
going to
touch
deck
it,
a cane in this box?
I'm going to decade the item, not the box. I've already done the box. The box is uninteresting. It's like the rat. No one mentioned the rat. I'll do the item.
So the box is very uninteresting. You spend 10 minutes to identify it. You obviously open the box. There inside is a couple of wooden pegs, wooden pegs, and a shard of broken, what looks like mirror. As you get closer, Charlie just puts his hand on your shoulder, so you don't actually go too close to the thing. You feel cold emanating from this thing. It's very, very cold. The closer you get, to a point where you think if you went to touch it, he would just physically pull you away.
Right. Cast identify on the person. The thing is a ritual, so 10 minutes. I'll see you.
So you
screensaver for 10 minutes.
you sit down and spend 10 minutes. As you do, Charlie whispers something to Lillian, and she goes and comes back with a small glass of water and what looks like an eyedropper. You're looking at this thing. As far as you can make out, there is magic imbued in it. What it is a fragment of demon glass. This isn't glass from this plane. Yeah, and that's as much as you can get from that. Hey, do you know how identify works? Yeah, I do. Does it identify everything? No, but it can be quite fun.
You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has.
Yeah, also it doesn't detect curses, but let's...
No, because it's not detect curse, it's just identify.
Let's move on. Sorry, Nick, what were you saying?
Is this guy like Q from James Bond? Is there like a periscope and a sandwich? Because if so, I'm on it.
That's a long-range missile or something, isn't it? Right there, the sandwich.
Sandwich with the periscope. As you come to the conclusion that it's demon glass.
Okay. I'll come out of my 10-minute trance and then be like, oh, it's demon glass. It's bad, don't touch it.
Charlie says, you may wish to stand back. And he takes the eyedropper and drops it in the glass of water and just sucks up a tiny amount. Goes over to the glass and just drops from a height, a single drop onto the glass. I'm assuming everyone's watching. You see it drop down, strike the glass, and then immediately freeze, and then shatter. Just they shatter away from it. Says, yes, I've heard of this, and he turns around and goes over to a bookshelf and spends a moment just going through the backs of the books before pulling one out and flicking through some pages. Anyone looking at the book?
Hi, Bobby.
You probably can't read it. Knowing the languages you guys speak, you can't really understand any of the words in here, but he says, this is indeed a powerful artifact, too powerful for the likes of you or I. This needs, in fact must, be returned to its rightful owner. That means a journey. If you're up for it.
Same game.
What's your story?
Morning Glory.
I'm just interested as to...
Suddenly the bard became more cockney. Love it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Darling, what's that? So, he says, it'll need to be returned... No, you'll need to travel north, across the sea, to the town of Straylight. He turns to Lillian and says, they'll need a guide. Someone to show them the way. I think we both know who these people will need to meet.
The rat. Matthew Cheddarer.
And
Lillian looks uncomfortable at this. Says, Charlie, I don't want to go. But no, you know the way, and I can't leave my work here. It's kind of, there's a back and forth between them. It's kind of like father and child. One doesn't want to go, and the other one says, really must, because basically she needs to act as guide, or at least get you as far as she can.
Do as you're told, or good you run.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, is he also a halfling?
No, he's human.
He's human, okay.
Yeah, Charlie is human. Lillian's tiefling. So
yes.
Ah, yes. Yes. I'm going to write that one down. Where are we here? So Charlie says, yes, you'll need to go to the harbour and book passage on a ship that'll take you north. Which Lillian says, Charlie, you have a boat in the harbour.
Right, we'll borrow your boat. Sweet.
Just have Captain Nariso take them. Charlie thinks about this for quite a while. He just stares at Lillian, as in, you probably shouldn't have said that. Let me just, yeah, okay. Well, yes. Okay. Yes, there is a boat in the harbour. It's not really something that we would usually use to take passengers, given the nature of the artifact. And
So as cheerful as this father and daughter thing is, who do we need to take this back to, and why?
And why? Tell me.
Whom and why?
You've seen what this can do.
Yeah, it freezes people. It's great.
It
for
freezes
parties.
people. Excellent.
Can you imagine for free?
Can you imagine what this would be like in the hands of somebody who wanted to turn it into a weapon, say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not many people can handle its true power, or the true nature of this item. Also, since you have opened it, its owner will be looking for you. If you do not return it, she will come to claim it. And you and Carrigan Moore would not survive her wrath.
I mean,
So
this
where-
ain't my hometown.
So who do we need to take it to?
That's what I asked.
Yeah. You need to take it to Tethys.
How are we spelling that?
Tethys.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sure, it's not Teclis.
No. Definitely Tethys.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. He says, I'll talk to Captain Nariso. I'll have the terror waiting for you in the morning.
Captain Calypso?
Can we get a
Nariso.
description of this Tethys so we know who we're looking for?
You'll know her when you see her.
Is she the only woman in her village?
Put it this way,
The
you'll
only one
know
left
her when
alive.
you see her, yeah.
So,
Captain Nariso.
Captain? How do you spell that?
Alpha Romeo India Charlie Oscar. And he is a captain of a ship called Terra. Quite literally, Tango Echo Romeo Romeo Oscar Romeo. Like Terra. I think
Terror rather than terra.
yeah. You needed to make that distinction, otherwise you're like, oh, it's a bit of Earth though, innit?
I was going to say dirt, but never mind.
I'd do it myself, but I need to stay here and work on this and emotions at the orrery. There's something afoot, and it's going to take time to work out what it is.
I think there's something also an elbow, but never mind.
Well, yeah. If you survive, return, and we'll talk about compensation. In the meantime, he goes over to one of the, like a glass case, and takes out a small bag of coins. If you're willing, you will need cold weather gear. And he looks at your party.
I'll take it.
You'll take it. He hands you 70 gold. That's a 7 and a 0.
Cool.
All right.
Best get shopping then.
And best go shopping. Well, it is the middle of the night. You may wish to
Rest up somewhere first.
rest up somewhere first. There is a guest house just down the road. Stay left, and you can't miss it.
Called
Oh, it's Big Sal's guest house.
Big Sal! Sweet.
Yes. You
And
yeah.
I shall thank him for the gold, and I shall start to leave.
You get the feeling that
I'm not.
Charlie is kind of
Nick.
invested in his work and
Alright.
is not really.
How damaged are you, mate?
Very damaged.
Right, okay, come here.
We're about to have a long rest.
Yeah,
I was
it's
going to say
enough.
he'll get fully
I'll heal
healed.
him first, and then I'm going to get my spells back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of that. Because
What?
of that.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What? No, it's going to be a nice stroll out into the night air,
Right,
and then
Nick, come here, I'm healing you.
you're not going to get murdered on the way to wherever you're going, or no crazy stuff's going to happen.
Cast Cure Wounds on you. And you get nothing, because my push to talk is my back button, you fucking twat.
Oh no, I'm
Use
using
real
some
dice.
online thing. Use real dice, like this dice here, which is made of metal, or this dice, which is made of plastic, which I don't like because it's got no weight to it, or these dice, which are also made of plastic, which I don't like because they got no weight to them. They feel weird. But this dice here, the one that I'm holding here, which you probably can't actually see.
No, because
That's
you're
from-
off wonky.
Well, yeah, I'm doing it to the main camera, not your camera. Your camera is a different camera entirely.
We don't matter. See, we don't get. Alright.
No, this dice, the one with the
Hang on a
hit,
minute.
that dice there is from Epic. That's the original Epic random hit dice. Yeah, good. Anyway, yeah, you get the feeling that Charlie is probably not much into talking. Probably it doesn't seem comfortable around guests. A little bit aloof.
10 points back, Nick.
I think isn't 10 points like your entire
Yes.
thing? Yeah.
It's a D8 plus 3.
Overheal.
It's called good.
Overheal.
Screw off. And I am missing health, so I'll heal myself as well. Screw you guys.
Oh, you're actually using physical dice. I can see you rolling.
And I heal enough back for me. I heal 6. So I now have no spells left. So if you get damaged, tough shit.
Wow. Cool.
Didn't get hit once in our last encounter.
No, you didn't. So, Lillian kind of takes you to one side and says, like, Charlie isn't much of a conversationalist. His work is his life. He well, as you can see, he kind of lives for it, or with it, or by it. I'll meet you down in the harbour. I'll meet you by the boat in the morning.
Okay.
So 10 o'clock, because we still need to shop.
That'll be fine.
Prima.
So-
Right, we'll head
Shopping
towards
spree.
Big Sal's then. Sounds
Well,
wonderful.
you might want to sleep first.
Yeah.
I know it's the city, but
We'll go to Big Sal's.
yeah, I see you leave.
Get some more. What were we drinking before?
You were on floatinis.
Flirtinis, that was it.
Bertinis all round.
Flirtinis around. Alright, so we'll stump off to Sal's then.
All right.
Oh,
So-
is he keeping the item or are we?
We're taking it to the north.
I'll keep it on me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you close the lid of the box and you pick it up, and he just watches you go.
I don't suppose you got anything to hide this from her scrying, have you?
No, she knows you're on your way.
Joy. Cheers, boss.
Cheers, me old chummer. Yes.
Cheers,
Gav.
chummer. Back into the sprawl.
Back into the sprawl. Yeah, you leave. You're back onto the city streets, outside of Charlie's house. It is much like any other city street. There are tall buildings either side of you. There are people moving backwards and forwards. There's ponies and traps, which are a trap is a small cart that goes behind a horse with two wheels. Yep, I'm just
Good.
explaining it because some people don't know.
It's cool. We'll follow
there
the
is-
guide that Charlie gave us, which
Okay.
is
Stick to the left.
stick to the left.
There's no L train on this street, but there are sort of above you. There are sort of ropes and things. Some places there are laundry just strung out. Other places it just looks
Before we travel too far, I am going to be a rogue,
Mhm.
and I am going to stealth.
like okay. You stealth.
I can stealth also.
I mean, okay, if you want to do the roll for the stealth.
22.
16.
16 and 22. Yeah, okay, you disappear. One of you has hide in plain sight.
I do.
Not
Yes.
hide and play sight.
I can hide behind anyone.
So he needs to be obscured by something to hide.
I can enter stealth as long as there is something at least one size bigger than me next to me.
Which could be just James.
Any of the party.
I mean, that's essentially 2 sizes bigger, but sure. White, and bigger. White. Hello, Vogue. Anyway, yeah, what's the elf going to hide behind?
The other elf, I'm
James.
guessing. How tall are you, other elf?
You're of the same size, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I think I'm the same size. Hang on.
So I don't think you have that skill either.
I'll tell you what. If I notice one of them trying to hide behind me, which would be the bigger one of the two, because I don't give a shit about the runt, I'll just hand him my shield to hide behind, because then he's hidden.
Okay.
This is a moving
Just
shield.
condescendingly, it'd be like, there you go, hide
Not
behind that.
a bucket or something like that.
I haven't got a bucket, I've got a fucking great big shield, so you can hide behind that.
I mean, he could put a bucket on his head and pretend to be the Vorlon god Bougie.
Great idea! Okay, get a bucket.
I'll get a bucket.
I'm 4'11".
Wow,
No, you
really?
could hide behind me. I'm 5'4".
You're 3 inches
Uh,
taller than me. I'm 4'8".
There's literally a party of short asses.
How am I the tallest one in this group?
Makes change.
Real
Real
yeah.
life problems.
Hashtag real life problems. So you make your way down the road. The party of 4 becomes a party of 3, with one of them sort of crawling along and trying to make themselves shorter enough to hide behind everyone else.
I'm just walking and shaking my head. Just
Yeah, I'm just
I mean,
going
to-
to roll along.
To give you a mental image, this is a halfling that has gone stealth and a wood elf which is trying to be like the halfling also going stealth. Yeah, you make your way down the road. You find Big Sal's guest house fairly easily. It's fairly easy to find.
big red
it's-
signs.
Yeah,
Any
signs,
kissy faces on their lips,
Kind of-
holes.
kind of neon essentially. The magic lights in the glass very similar to neon themselves. You go and I guess knock on the door.
Yeah.
You knock on the door. Nice Foley. The door opens, and you see.
Sal?
Oh, well. Yeah, you see Sal. Kind of a large lady opens the door. Big Sal. She's got kind of scaly skin, and where her hair would be are snakes.
Cool.
She's also wearing a pair of very small, round, mirrored shades.
Gnarly. What's she wearing?
Is she a Medusa?
Medusa
Uh,
with a boob tube.
She
Boob tube.
is, yeah, very much a Medusa. So, what?
It's a boobacabra.
Can I show you that?
Yeah, I knew you were going to show me that picture. Fucking
Yeah.
A. Fucking A, I love it.
Yeah, that's the D20 Modern. I love this book.
Yep, it's a great book.
It is a great book.
Alright,
yeah.
okay. Sal, I would presume.
Oh, honey, what are you doing out there? And she beckons you all in,
Waiting for a room.
waiting for a room.
We have been sent here because we have been told we can get rest here.
All right. Did you want to share rooms or just have individuals?
I don't mind sharing a room. We can fit
I'll
3 of
bunk
us in a
up.
bed.
I am not sharing with them.
Put
I
you in
will
the
take
foot
my
locker,
own.
mate.
All right.
I
Yeah.
sleep with my instruments. There's no room for you lot.
Ooh!
Is this
Yeah.
like Bandcamp?
Bandcamp.
Yeah, exactly like Bandcamp.
That's one time at Bandcamp.
I'm going to
touch
touch
on
your
your glute.
weapons. Ugh.
I mean, it's a loot. That's the trouble.
You don't blow it. That's where you're going wrong. That's why she's the bard and you're not. Playing that guitar wrong.
I do have a harmonica,
Oh god.
but I can't play it.
So Sal, how much for
I heard
2 of
that.
your rooms, please?
2 rooms.
Yes, please.
Wait. Didn't you need 3 rooms?
No,
Oh,
those 3 are sleeping together.
Yeah,
Oh,
why not?
You 3 are sleeping together.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Ah, you know what they call that in France?
Messy?
A Big Mac with cheese.
Sleepover? I don't know.
Okay, no, you ask her for the rooms. For the bard is going to be 10 copper pieces, and for you 3 it's 15.
So we've got 2 beds,
Okay.
3 beds?
Yeah, you got a room with
15 each.
Hang on a sec. No, 15
For the
for
room.
Oh, together. Do you want me to get that?
I don't know. I'm
Let me-
waiting, I'm
let
waiting
me
for
just-
the DM to give me some...
Yeah. I'm just rolling a dice here. Don't mind me. Let's find the right dice to roll.
Dice
There
in
we go.
2020. Ah!
Ah, there we go. Well, you'll find out, won't you? There's definitely going to be enough space for 3 people.
That's fine by me. I don't give a monkeys.
Well, gravy.
All right.
Well, friends here.
I hand over my 10 copper. It's all good.
Okay, she shows you. Well, you're already inside, so she shows you to the back of the building and opens the door. There's an area that sort of goes down onto what looks like scaffold planks. There's netting either side of it, and it looks like the rooms are actually like a floor below. You can see again this drop into the void beneath you, but the rooms are arranged underneath where the house would be. So they're kind of suspended. They look pretty solid, although the planking under your feet is definitely single thickness. We're not talking about much in the sort of architectural here.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. You
As long as it's solid, I don't give a
she hands you a key with a big number on it, and you wander in front of these rooms and find each of them. They're basic.
Rooms.
Very much like rooms, very much like workmen's rooms.
I was thinking hostel rooms, but yeah.
A little bit better than that.
Ooh.
I mean, they have a locking door, and no one's going to murder you in your
Holy
sleep. So
shit! Love it.
yeah, hostel rooms, good gracious. But you go and there's Chantelle, Sariel. You open the door and there is a bed. It looks clean. There is a washstand with water. There's a little fire box, as is the custom for pretty much most places in the city. They don't seem to have fixed fireplaces. They seem to have like a fire box to keep the fire contained.
Stove.
Everyone else. So, that would be Banther, Milo, and Varson.
Yo.
You make your way along. Yep, you find the room.
Da-da-da.
Open the door.
Yep.
There are indeed 3 bunks in there. There is a double bed and a single bed. So, someone's going to be sharing.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Not in the frickin' slightest.
Double bed.
Yep, alright.
Okay.
I'll take the bunk then.
I mean, it makes sense. They'd roll over and crush you in your sleep.
Yeah.
Nick
So
wouldn't crush me.
basically, it's the parents' bed and then the kids' bed off to one side. Being that you are the halfling.
Is there a footlocker in there or anything? So I can throw my accoutrements in there?
Not really. I mean, there's a floor that doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Any holes in the floor? Is it quite solid construction? But
It's quite solid. Unlike the decking outside, it's fairly solid. It's dry. That's one of the things you get from this. Apart from the door that you came in through, there is a little window, but there's also all the netting outside. So you think if you were to fall, or if someone were to try and get in from the ravine or the crevasse or whatever is going on out there, they'd have a
Void.
hard time. Yeah, the
Sorry.
void. It seems pretty secure, and given that the owner of the business is in fact a Medusa,
no one's going to mess with it.
no one's probably going to mess with you. Well, otherwise they get a long, stern look.
Yeah. Makes me a bit stiff, that. Hey!
Well, depends what she's looking at,
Exactly.
and whether she's using a magnifying glass.
Ooh. Hey, I think you're confusing me with someone. Right, leave a shit here and go and find some food. Maybe some drinks.
And we've not long eaten, haven't we?
Yeah,
You
we're like
have-
tangled up, haven't we?
Yeah, you have not long eaten.
And I'm a dwarf.
You are a dwarf.
Here.
I'm going to rest.
Hit the hay, brother.
You're gonna rest. You're gonna rest. Sariel.
Need to be up early for that
Chantelle?
shopping, you.
If the dwarf really wants to go to the bar, I'll keep
I'm
him
not talking to you, shut
company.
up.
No, f him. I'm going to bed then.
I'm talking to your ass. Fuck off.
Okay.
That was a swear.
That was a swear.
There's been loads of swears.
No, there hasn't. Oh no. That's a problem. That's a problem that might surface tomorrow morning. I'll put that over there for a second.
I'm just gonna wake up with no eyebrows.
So who's gonna? 3 of you are going to bed. We've worked out how many people are playing now. So three of you going to bed.
How many are playing? I don't know. There's so many windows. Ah!
Okay, what's the dwarf doing?
I'm gonna go and find a drink.
You're gonna go find a drink. Okay, you
I'll have one.
you leave, head back out on the street.
Does Sam not have a bar?
No.
Oh. Fair enough. I will leave my bag, or my explorer's pack, with the item in it in the room with those 2 Muppets.
Okay.
So I've just got my sword and my shield.
I half expect you to go back and they're playing like Russian roulette with a shard of glass.
You mean chicken? Well, never mind.
Well, one's got it stuck to his tongue.
Tongue is better than what I was thinking, so it's alright.
All right.
Just
Yeah.
open up the box, put it under your pillow, and wait for that hand to slide under middle of the night.
The funniest thing is that you kind of assume that I would even allow you to re-roll a character if you die.
Don't forget, your last one ended up speaking French.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That wasn't my
James.
last one, that was one before that one.
Yeah. Anyway,
That was
yeah,
the one with the frog launcher.
you head out into the street.
I can't remember.
There are around here and there. There's a lot of street food going on. There's people selling noodles. There's people selling meat on a stick. Looks like meat on a stick.
Just want to know.
Just want to know.
Good point. How far is it to the Call of the Void?
It's actually not that far. The way you know how to get back to it is through the alleyway.
But it was on the main drag, was it?
It was not
I'm
on
going to
this
pop my head
road.
back in and just say to Sal, where's the Call of the Void from here? Please.
She comes back over to the front door and she says, "Over there, sugar," and points back to the alleyway.
Thanks, darling. Right.
Yeah.
Off I go then.
Okay.
Unless there's a bar closer. Do the food carts sell ales?
You gonna go and inspect the food carts?
Why not? I'll go over. See if we've got ale. I only want one.
Okay. You look at a few. There's definitely some sort of alcohol being served on the carts with the noodles.
Right, that'll do.
All right. Okay. You what languages do you speak?
Common and Dwarven. Also,
Alright.
very bad Common and very bad Dwarvish. Your choice.
All right. So you go to the food cart that's selling the noodles, and there's looks like it's being run by goblins. I love the look on your face. Goblins are all right. One of them wipes his hands down his apron and he says, "All right, Machina, what can I get you?" Oh, he speaks common.
Wonderful. Drink,
Yeah, he
please. What have you got, my friend?
Well, we got alcohol, and we've got other types of alcohol. Mostly alcohol, though.
Yep. Lovely. A nice nightcap.
Oh, you want the strong stuff or the not so strong stuff? Stuff for the tourists or stuff for the locals, isn't it?
Considering I'll get up early, not so strong.
All right, I'll give you the drink we give to humans. And reaches up. There's
Oh,
a
blimey.
earthenware flask, and he sort of pulls the top off. There's a little ceramic dish that he pours some of the alcohol in, puts it down, and he says, "It's 2 silver pieces. That is."
There you go.
All right. Well, I take it you're drinking it.
Yeah, I'll sniff it first. Be like,
You sniff it. Yeah, that is definitely alcohol. It's basically, well, I mean, to describe it, it's kind of a mixture of vodka and paint thinner. But
Sweet,
yeah, it's
sweet,
definitely
sweet.
alcohol.
I'll do.
Yep, you knock it back. You're not gonna. Yeah, it's just one. It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong stuff, but it's not gonna have any adverse effects.
Oh, good.
Not
Lovely.
at all. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Yeah,
just drink it down, just sip it for a little while and then just walk back to my room.
He
Bit of night.
watches you sipping it for a little while.
I'm just lost in thought.
He takes one of the ceramic bowls. And just watching you, he takes a different flask, pours some in, and then just bangs it back. Says, "You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Something for the tourist.
No. But never
Ah.
mind.
Don't worry about it. We're all tourists at some point, and then we
I've
can't
done
stay."
some travelling. But my life is the road. Spread the word. All that.
All right.
Find new people, new experiences, drink some stuff.
Right.
What do you call this anyway?
Oh, we call it alcohol. What do you call it?
Mostly the brewer's name. We've got some
Alright.
strong in the arms, various assorted things like that. Anything?
Nah, just
No.
alcohol. I mean, why don't you go down the way and ask the guy that's selling meat on a stick what that's called? I'm pretty sure he's going to tell you that's meat on a stick. Pretty simple folk around here.
Never had rat pie?
Oh, mate. Why
With
you got?
ketchup?
Oh, why you got to tease me like that?
I know, right? I miss it too. Anyway, thanks for the drink. No.
Yeah,
back to my room.
it's basically
Just grain alcohol and some thinners.
yeah, it's going to be a mixture of it's either similar to sake or vodka. It's just whatever they happen to have that won't make you go blind.
Sweet.
Literally just budget whatever. Yeah, literally whatever they can and find to sell. Comes in 2 grades. One you can run your car on, and the other one.
Good for 2 things, degreasing engines and killing brain cells.
All right, you head back. Yeah, I take it everyone else is just, well, probably having a sleep.
Most likely resting.
All right, I'm going to assume James goes back, has a sleep as well. If you're all resting at this point,
Yes, sorry.
any
Grim
hit
book.
points, long rest, so any hit points that you might be missing, you regain. You also get to regain your spells, and I tell you what, I would like Chantelle to roll a d4, and I would like you to do it twice, if you may. Chantelle?
Well, that was terrible.
What did you get?
I got 1 for each of them.
Okay, can you roll it again? Once more. Once more for feeling.
I got 4 and a 1 that time.
A 4 and a 1. Okay, so we got 1 originally and then a 4. What do we got? Alex, Nick, James, and Chantelle. Okay, excellent. So you'll go to sleep and have a relatively relaxed sleep. It's fairly safe. It's fairly warm where you are. Nothing of much interest happened overnight, except for Alex, Milo. You feel something on your chest, just a pressure in the night. Your eyes, well, you spring awake. You're suddenly in the room. You see a cat just standing on you, just staring at you, maybe 6 inches away. It sits there a moment before saying, "Why are you here?" And then you wake up.
Okay.
Yes, good.
I was hoping it was real. I like cats.
Everyone likes cats.
With ketchup, yeah.
Only evil people hate cats. Sariel, Chantelle, you are number 4. You wake up in the morning, as is the normal way of things. As you're getting out of bed, you see a rat just scurrying on the floor, just wandering over to the corner of the room. Nothing remarkable about the rat, nothing remarkable about the rat at all, except for one feature, that he has on a little top hat. And then it's gone. Just out through a little rat hole. Absolutely no need to mention it whatsoever. Nothing. Just a rat. Just a rat with a hat. Good. And I guess we can move on.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Doodle doodle cow.
Yeah. You also awake with a headache, Chantelle. Can you take 4 points of damage, please?
I think I can probably manage.
Good.
So, if we wake up after a lovely rest, I'll bless my weapon, as is my wont in the mornings, and then say a little prayer to Moradin as I need to be doing while I'm doing all of that.
Say a little prayer. I mean,
I'm going to go find Big Sal, see if she does breakfast.
Probably not.
You're going to go, yeah, all right. You wake up and you go back to the main house. You ask Big Sal if she does breakfast. She does not do breakfast. I think she's already pointed out the food stand in the streets.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the party to gather then.
Okay. You wait for the party to gather. They come out one by one. The bard. Well.
I've got a headache.
The bard.
The
bard's got a headache.
Horse hearing.
And I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I saw a rat wearing a top hat in my room.
Should have had a drink before going to bed.
You crazy girl.
Someone's going cuckoo.
I'm starting to think I did have a drink before going to bed, to be perfectly honest.
What was in that fruit punch you had?
Well, I'd like to know.
Oh yeah, mostly
None
food.
of you?
Goat milk. Right, let's go find some food.
Okay, you head back out into the street to find food, and
Oh wait, poke my head back in. Rooms were great, Sal. See you when we get back.
No, she smiles. As you say that. Yeah, so it's pretty much like it was the previous night. There's a lot more light around now, but it's still pretty dark. The city it towers above you, and the light that does get down here is well, yeah, it's pretty dark. You can kind of guess which way the harbor is, just from just kind of general Zen navigation.
Zen.
Yeah.
Avoid traffic.
Well, the city is laid out in a fairly easy to find grid system. Oh, fairly easy to understand grid system. So as long as you know where you come from, you kind of know where you're going. It's good. Yeah, the stalls are there. Whether they've got different people working on them,
I'll womble over to the noodle stand. Whatever I went to last night, it was a noodle stand, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
See if my little friend's there.
Yeah, there's a couple of goblins working on the noodle stand. It says, "All right, it's a tourist. How you doing?"
Not bad. You?
Ah, fine, fine. You looking for some breakfast, are you?
How did you guess?
We got noodles. You want the regular noodles, or you want the noodles we don't serve to tourists?
What's the difference?
Well, one's got flavour, one's noodles, isn't it?
Give us the one with flavour then.
Ah, man after me own heart, man after me own heart. Oh, you want a bit of great deal on that?
Oh, cool, man.
So he puts. I mean, there's a counter and stools. You can sit at this thing.
Pop up on the stall and.
Yeah. Does everyone else go for noodles, or
Yeah, I'm
looking
happy
for-
with noodles.
yeah, for something a bit more like
Substantial.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, this is only
unidentified meat on a
first
stick.
breakfast. This is fine, you know.
I'm
Yeah.
not feeling particularly hungry. I have a headache.
You should probably eat.
I'm
That's
always
probably right.
hungry when I'm eating. Yeah, when I have a headache, I have to eat.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
I think I just want a drink, and not an alcoholic one. I don't think that'll help.
What's that, Banther?
does it look like he sells anything other than noodles?
No, it's just a noodle cart.
It's just a noodle cart.
Yeah, it's a noodle stand.
We're just gonna move on, aren't we?
Well, James Varson wanted noodles.
I'm getting noodles. You lot can just carry on.
All right. Okay. Yeah. He gives you some of the non-touristy noodles. What are you having to drink with that?
I don't suppose you serve coffee or anything, do you?
This is no, mate. Not a savage. Do have tea though, if you want it.
Oh, lovely tea.
So yeah.
Do you have the regular tea or the tourist tea?
What? I think there is only tea in the shit they serve tourists. It's fine.
It all comes from the same thing. So, yeah, he serves you a bowl of noodles, and you get a little, sort of a wide brim
Bowl of
cup
tea?
Yeah, a bowl of tea.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Lovely.
Yeah, you. I guess you tuck in.
Yep.
What was everyone else doing?
Finding something better than noodles.
Finding
Better
some proper
noodles.
breakfast.
We need
Yeah.
eggs and mash and stuff. Not mash.
That's going to cost you 6 copper pieces for that.
What for mine?
Yeah, for yours.
Oh, right. No, cool, lovely. I'll just flip him for silver.
All right.
That's 10
Right.
copper, right?
Yeah.
Are we
it
doing
gives
the
you-
10, 10, 10?
Yeah,
that
it
right?
gives you 4 change.
No. Sorry, there you go.
Ah, thank you, Squire.
So,
Yeah.
I'll just hold up the tea and toast and to your health. My
Yeah.
little tea and just enjoy some
Let
noodles.
me know when you start eating the noodles. So anyone else? Yeah, there's various stands. There's some selling a more, I guess, more traditional for anyone who doesn't like noodles. Unidentified meat on a stick, unidentified meat in a bun.
I'll take the meat in the bun.
Does it come with ketchup?
Yeah,
Meat
the
in a
bun does
bun.
seem to the best.
All right, and they also serve hot beverage in the form of like
Tea.
Tea, yeah.
Meat
There's
in
gonna
a
be
bun and a cup of tea. Sorted.
Do
like
any
most
of the
bike rallies, isn't it?
stalls sell like sweet buns or anything like that?
that's 5 copper for each of you. Sweet buns. I take it you're just wandering further down the street, just looking and
Yeah,
seeing what
I'm
the
just
vendors
gonna
are
have a
selling.
look round.
Let me just sweet buns. There's one that's selling fruit. So nothing that's selling sort of pastries.
No,
that you can see.
no patisseries or.
No patisseries, but definitely
That's the word I was looking
there's some fruit action going on.
I will have a look at what fruit they've got.
Fruit.
For
I didn't realize how much of this was going to turn into a frickin' trip to the supermarket. I went to the supermarket and I bought. Well, they got apples, certainly.
and pears.
Yeah, and they got pears. They got grapes.
Hey, got any grapes?
Yeah, most of the fruit that you would normally see. Expect.
Okay.
With the
I'm
exception,
gonna.
there's no bananas.
I don't like bananas anyway. I'm going to get some grapes. And do they sell beverages here as well?
You can absolutely get like a smoothie made up.
Yeah, that'll do.
It's going to be a little bit more expensive. That's going to be a silver piece.
It's cool. I'll hand it over.
All right, so you get some fruit and a bit of a fruit smoothie action going on.
The guy that sold my my unidentified meat in a bun. I'm going to inquire as to where we can get some gear from, warm clothing.
Yeah, oh, right, okay. So, right. Well, if you go down the street, and then it's
They
take the
got
first
fountains
left.
down there.
Take the first left, and then just keep looking on the left. There's a general store down there.
Thank you, sir. And I will be on my way.
Jesus. I want all the voices, I do. All right. Calm down.
We'll try our best.
I'm going to follow
we'll try our
him.
best.
Yeah, we're trying.
Trail along with my smoothie and my grapes.
Where you going? I mean noodles.
I'm following the shorty.
Following the halfling. Is the wood elf following the halfling? The other wood elf.
Yes. Whilst
So-
numbing on the button of unknown meat.
And then me. Okay. And the cleric. Oh, Varson. You tuck into your noodles.
Your
They
goblin
are-
noodles.
Hella spicy. Like, you
Wonderful.
would not believe.
Marvellous.
Yeah, they are incredibly spicy. Yeah, you're done, you have your tea, but oh my word. Can you roll a constitution check for me? Please roll a constitution for me.
Natural fucking 20. 23 altogether.
Natty tea.
Yep.
Yeah, they're spicy, but you handle it.
I'm a forge cleric, bitch!
Well, I
I'm
think
used to spicy!
I think the whole this is what we serve the tourists, this is what we don't serve the tourists. Yeah.
The sound
it.
of disappointment.
Cheers
Yeah,
for the
no,
for the flavour. And I'll just be off then.
yeah, I'm definitely wanting more pain, but okay. You see these guys wandering off down the street and sort of waddle off after them as the
Chunk chunk chunk.
yeah, about as subtly as a brick to the face.
I'm fucking nearly 5 foot tall, wearing chainmail, and I've got a shield on my back that you could use as a bloody sled.
Does he get headache too? It's only fair.
No,
Why does he get a headache?
You're
He's a dwarf.
5 foot tall.
4'8". Nearly 5 foot.
Hmm.
A dwarf.
No, he didn't drop an F-bomb. I think the
yes,
problem
he
is,
just did.
did he drop an F-bomb?
Yes.
No, it was a B.
No, he just swore again after that. Why am I the only one getting punished?
Did I swear with my finger on the button or not? Is the big thing.
I didn't hear anything on this end.
Oh,
So what we
you.
got? What we got? What's
Yeah.
that? About an hour in? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go and that is the editing tax. If you make me edit, you're gonna get a D4 damage because
Cool.
good lord,
I
YouTube
accept the
doesn't
damage
like
if
it.
I did.
Well, I think we'll have to find out next time because we are
I will
creeping over an
preemptively
hour.
take it. Come on.
No, I want to be fair. I am a fair
And
dungeon
I'm
master.
I'm the man of the gods. I will take my punishment as due it. Whatever.
Did you actually swear on
I have
the
no
thing?
idea.
Well, neither do I. I can't punish you for something you haven't done. I'm not your mum.
Right, we'll follow them. Go shopping for some warm
Try
toasted
and go
clothes.
shopping. I think we have to pick this up next time though, because we are trip shopping over that hour, and I do want to go for a bit of a bike ride before the sun goes down.
Boom shakalaka.
So we're going to leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell because that'll give you notifications when videos go live. Unless
And we'll
this
get our
is on a,
spicy noodles.
unless this is on a podcast, in which case none of that makes sense. I don't know what you do on a podcast. Print it out and slap it on the door, set fire to it. Do whatever.
Listen to it while you're
whatever.
meant to be at work. Get back to work. Do some work. Don't
Get
listen
back
to
to
us.
work.
Well,
Yeah.
do listen to us, but
Or
you
go
know.
to sleep if you're watching this when you're going to sleep. No,
Yeah.
don't stop doing it. Stop. Go. Goodbye. Hang on.
I got the Eclair stuck between my teeth.
Well, you get the Eclair out, and I'm going to do the intro.
Where's me dice?
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
We got big issues. We're good.
Could you just get the out between your teeth and let's do the
I
intro?
can't.
Oh
Hang on, I'm
man.
going to swallow a hole.
Okay, sure.
Jesus.
Oh right, you're putting it in there. You're not taking it
Right,
out.
we're good. Right, we're good.
Okay, the intro.